What's going on, guys? It's your boy Legitimate here, back with another video, and today thank you guys for 4,646 subscribers. We are on the road to 5K. Let's hit it as soon as possible. Today's video is actually a remake of another video I did a few months back, which was the top 10 retro Jordans under $200. So that video did very good for my channel, so I decided to make a second version of that, which is top 10 retro Jordans under $300. So I compiled a list from StockX and GOAT prices determining what shoes are under $300, and there's some really good sneakers under $300. If you have a budget of $300 and that's like the max amount of money you want to spend, this list is designed for you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button. Let's make sure to get this video to 30 likes. That'd be absolutely awesome. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Only 20% of you guys that are watching right now are subscribed, so just make sure to smash that subscribe button. Without any further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So I tried to keep this list as different as possible, so I think only one Jordan model is in here twice. The rest of them are different. So I tried to like branch out a little bit to other Jordans that I don't personally like that much, but I know other people will. So let's just jump right into it. No specific order. We're just going to go right in the order I put them in. So I'm just going to go ahead and scoot over. So I'm going to put the picture on the screen. But coming in at number 10, we have the Fire Red Jordan 5s. Now this shoe is extremely nice, extremely underrated. When it released last year, wasn't a lot of hype behind it. I mean, people were excited about the retro release of it. It was released so heavily to the people. Like, there was so many pairs of this shoe. Like, the resale wasn't really that good. And even a year later after they released, the resale still isn't that much. You can find your size between $210 and $250 before taxes. Yeah, I mean, the Fire Red Jordan 5, honestly a very clean model made up of just the white and red. Honestly, you can't go wrong with it. It's honestly a super clean shoe. If I was to get a pair of Jordan 5s for under $300, this would be the pair 100% of the time. Jordan 5s are a really good model. Can't go wrong with it, honestly. That's one of the cheaper shoes on the entire list. I definitely would recommend it to anyone, especially if it's like your first pair of Jordans. A Jordan 5 Fire Red, it's a retro, it's just a classic, so I definitely recommend that to you. Coming in at number 9, a very recent release of the Jordan 13 Starfish. The Jordan 13 in general, like, I really love the way they look, but for me personally, they're a little bit too bulky, so I don't think I could pull them off. But Jordan 13 Starfish is pretty much a white and orange Jordan 13, which I think is a very good touch. It's kind of reminds me of a shattered backboard, obviously, just because of the orange in general, but this Jordan 13 is definitely slept on right now. Resale's going for between $210 to $250, and I think you should definitely pick up this pair if you're looking for something with orange. If you had a lot of clothes with orange in them, if it's easy to match with, then I would definitely recommend you get the Jordan 13 Starfish. If you're trying to get a Jordan 13 and you like the way they are, a lot of the Jordan 13s are under $300, but the one I specifically recommend would be the Jordan 13 Starfish, because it's just a different color and it's just something different, but in my opinion it's still dope, and I would definitely recommend it because of that. Coming in at number 8, we have the Jordan 3 Varsity Royal. Now this shoe was on my radar ever since it released last year. I finally picked it up, I believe, in November or December of 2020, and this shoe was a shoe I saw rendering pictures of at the beginning of January, February, March of 2020, and I was like, I have to have these. So I ended up getting them from Grailed for a pretty good price, and this would be the Jordan 3 I really recommend to you guys. Prices are around $230 to $270 right now, so resale is a little bit higher on these compared to the other two we've done, but in my opinion, if you have a lot of stuff with this royal blue color in it, or if you have a lot of black, white, or gray stuff, I would definitely recommend this one. It's honestly super clean. The leather quality is A1, you can't beat it. Cement print, classic. It's a new retro colorway, and I think the gray hits, the gray and blue look so good together, and I would definitely recommend the Jordan 3 Varsity Royal to anyone, any sneakerhead, anybody just trying to get into sneakers, get their first pair of Jordans. This pair is amazing, and it's super classic, and you can find them for $230 to $270 depending on your size. Coming in at number 7, we have the Jordan 1 Co.JP Neutral Grays. Now this shoe came out in a pack with the Jordan 1 Midnight Navies, which I do have over there. This is the cheaper pair, obviously, because it's all one color. It's all neutral gray, as the colorway says, but in my opinion, if you have the right fit for this, you can definitely pull this shoe off. Like, Jordan 1s are the most classic Jordan of all time. Cannot go wrong with a pair of Jordan 1s. This gray colorway, honestly, it looks really good in my personal opinion. I would definitely cop, and I have a lot of stuff I can match with this Jordan 1. It's based on a Jordan 1 from 2001. It's the exact same, but they retroed it 19 years later, which I think is pretty dope. I definitely recommend you guys buy it. The prices are around $220 to $260 depending on your size. It's not going for a lot, but I do see potential that it will go up to $300, $350 around the next 6 months to a year, so I would definitely recommend copying it now, because the prices are going to go up because it's a retro from a shoe that's 19 years old. In my opinion, I would definitely cop this pair of Jordan 1s, and they're definitely sick. So coming in at number 7, the Jordan 1 Co.JP Neutral Grays. Coming in at number 6, we got the Jordan 4 Winterized Loyal Blues. When I saw this shoe, I wanted it very badly, but I never ended up copying it. It was one of the Jordans that I slept on. A lot of people slept on. They were going for like under retail when they released, and now they're up to between $260 to $300, so the resale has risen up a little bit, but honestly, this shoe is very underrated. It's like a navy blue with like red hits and stuff. Honestly, this Jordan 4 is super clean. It's the best Jordan 4 under $300. This shoe is honestly super sick. If you have a lot of stuff with navy in it, which I do, I would definitely recommend buying them. But Jordan 4s are one of the most classic models, so not a lot of the Jordan 4s go under $300, but that just shows you how good of like a brand Jordan is, that one of their best models only has a few sneakers that go for under $300. So number 6, the Jordan 4 Winterized Loyal Blue. Definitely recommend it to you guys, and it's definitely a super dope shoe. Coming in at number 5, we have the Jordan 3 Unites. So this is the only shoe that I use 2 of, because I got the Jordan 3 Varsity Royals earlier, and then I'm using the Jordan 3 Unites. The Unites, pretty much the Jordan 3 Fire Red. They go from $200 to $250. Resale was not good at all. These released around All-Star Weekend last year, so 2020, and they were really slept on. I think just because so many sneakers came out at once that people slept on these, and they were sitting at retail. They were sitting below retail. I remember I made a video that you can get them like for $150 at one point on like one of the sneaker websites, but these have gone up in price, not significantly because they're still below $300, but the colorway is so nice. I mean, it's literally just like this shoe, but red. It's honestly a super dope shoe. It's, yeah, pretty much this Jordan 3 right here, but it's red instead of blue. It's literally the exact same as that, just a different color. But I would definitely recommend it. You can get it from $200 to $250. My brother has a pair of not the Unites, but he has the Nike Shy, which is the more limited exclusive pair, but those aren't even going for that much resale either. Yeah, I definitely recommend this shoe, especially since it's a red Jordan. Most red Jordans go for way over $300, but this one's still sitting below $300, so grab them now while you can. Almost all red Jordans go for over $300 because obviously Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, so when they release a red Jordan, they usually resell for pretty high because of Michael Jordan playing for the Chicago Bulls. But I would definitely recommend this pair. Pretty cheap. I think this one's probably the cheapest on the entire list, depending on your size. It's a definite classic model, and I would definitely recommend it. Coming in at number 4, we have the Jordan 6 DMP. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge Jordan 6 guy. They're very bulky. Me personally, I try to stay away from bulky shoes because they just don't look good on a 5'4" kid, like, honestly. But the Jordan 6 DMP is super classic, super dope, honestly. The black and then the gold hits just hit. The DMP 6 has been retroed like 4 or 5 times. So this release was like pretty slept on too. I mean, people were obviously excited about it re-releasing again, but like it comes to a point where people have like the retro from what, 8 years ago, the retro before that, so they don't really need 3 of the exact same shoe. But that's why the resale wasn't that good, because it's just a shoe that some people already have because they have the retro from like 2012 or whenever it came out. The Jordan 6 DMP is definitely a classic. Like, it relates to the Fire Red 5. It didn't have a lot of good resale just because it is a nice retro. It's been retroed so many times, but for some reason, since it's not like a collab or anything, some of the Jordans are sitting at a little bit above retail, and the Jordan 6 DMP would fall into that category, but that doesn't make it a bad shoe. It just means that people aren't as intrigued into the classics because sneakerheads nowadays are just in for the Off-Whites and the Travis Scotts, but this is definitely a classic. I definitely recommend it to you guys. You can't go wrong. The prices are between $230 to $300, So just keep that in mind when you're looking for your specific size. Definitely recommend the Jordan 6 DMP. Coming in at number 3, we have the Jordan 11 Jubilee. This is my brother's pair, not mine. Resells around $250 to $230 depending on your size. Honestly, this is like a worser version of the Space Jams, but that's not a bad thing, obviously. It's just a different version of the Space Jams. The outsole is a little bit like a light bone color, which I don't really like that much about the sneaker, but that would not make me not cop the sneaker if that makes any sense, because the shoe overall is super clean. It's a great model. The Jordan 11, classic model. You can't go wrong with patent leather. It just pops off, especially on the Jordan 11 Jubilee. This shoe is definitely amazing. I would definitely recommend this one. Resale is going to go up on these, so I would definitely recommend going ahead and copping now. They retail for what, $220, and the resale is like $250 to $300 right now, so they're definitely going to go up. I know they will. And this shoe is definitely on the list for a reason. This is the best Jordan 11 high top that is under $300 right now, and I would definitely recommend getting it. Coming in at number 2, we have another recent release. I think these released in December, but they are the Jordan 12 Reverse Bred. Well, I don't know. I think they might have released in January. I'm not sure. But the Jordan 12 Reverse Bred is exactly what the name says. It's a bred, but the colors are just reversed. There's more red instead of black like the original Bred. It's a good looking shoe. Like, for me personally, I love the Breds a lot more just because of the classic look of them. But if you're looking for something new, Jordan Brand's coming out with a lot of new stuff. Jordan 12 Reverse Bred's a great example of that. Resells between $200 and $260, so pretty cheap compared to some of the other shoes on the list. I personally think I would buy them, honestly. I like the Bred 12s, original Bred 12s more, obviously, but if we're going down to if I'm gonna cop it or not, it's definitely a cop for me, the Reverse Bred. It's a different concept, but I do genuinely like it. I think it looks really good. Personal preference, I mean, obviously you have a different opinion than I do, but these shoes are definitely dope, and they are on this list for a reason. They're definitely one of the best Jordan 12s that are under $300, and they are Chicago Bulls colorway, so I'm pretty sure these will go up in price as well, so cop now while you can. Coming in at number 1, I would say this is the definite sleeper on the list. It's a collab, and it doesn't even go for that much, honestly. So we have the Jordan 10 Soulfly 10th anniversary. I'm not exactly sure what Soulfly is, but I know they've released Soulfly Jordans before, and this colorway is honestly like, it looks like something Travis Scott would release because of the obvious tan colors and all the browns and things like that into the Soulfly Jordan 10. Honestly, super slept on. You can get them between $210 and $300 depending on your size. And the Jordan 10 Soulfly, it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper, the biggest sleeper on this whole list. It wasn't really talked about that much. I mean, I saw Seth Fowler's review of the shoe. Nobody really talked about it because of like other releases. People just forgot about the Soulfly Jordan 10s. I think they've done a few Jordan 10 Soulflies before, but this one was special because it was the 10th anniversary, and somehow they're still going for under $300. That really doesn't make any sense to me, because they're like a collab and they're a 10th anniversary sneaker. Honestly, I would recommend copying these. These are super underrated, super fire, and they're definitely a dope sneaker to have in the collection. They're very versatile. You can wear them with a lot of stuff, especially browns and tans and colors like that. But the Jordan 10 Soulfly 10th anniversary would definitely be the Jordan 10 I would recommend buying the most, and I personally would cop them. And they come at number 1, and they're on the list for a reason. They're definitely a dope sneaker, and I would definitely recommend them. But that wraps up the video. If you stuck to the end, comment down below. Anthony Davis, shout out to Anthony Davis on the Lakers now. Had to get the OG Pelicans where he originated from. I got this little shirt jersey a few Christmases ago. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. Hopefully this video does good. The last video did over like 2,000 views, which is pretty abnormal for my channel. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. If y'all want to see more videos like this, I can do a Yeezy video. I can do a Jordans under 400, Jordans under 500. If y'all want to see another type of video like this, make sure to comment it down below. Make sure to smash that like button 30 times like I said earlier. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Posting every Monday and Friday, usually sneaker content. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have an amazing day. And as always, peace out.